This is a revolution.
I am the demo god.
All Elite.
Freshly squeezed is settled.
I want a match that is
Wonderful.
John Silver fucked this up.
Paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
It's the FTW World Championship.
Bubbly.
All right, Kenny's got to be cool, right?
The All Elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots. The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody.
All right. You guys ready? No.
Anyway, guys, welcome to All Elite Hour.
Go for it. Do it.
I'm one of your co-hosts, Kyle, joined by my friends Bryan and MJ of the All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Join it.
That's right.
How's everybody doing?
I'm well.
Correction.
That's right.
Correction.
I took over today
He's taking, yeah.
for some reason.
We're taking over.
War Games!
Yes.
Exactly.
Welcome to AEH. It's the three of us. At this point, you should probably already know Bryan, Kyle, MJ. Yeah. From the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group, and brought to you by Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Go join both. Subscribe to both. I don't know. Whatever you have to do to be involved in both things. Ooh, what was that?
Sorry, Amber Alert.
That Amber Alert.
Yep. I hate when I get this.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was.
I'm
Because
sure
I have
everyone
my
hates to
volume.
get those.
I have my, you know what I mean. I have my volume. I have my volume down on my phone, and it still goes off.
That's you're there.
Kyle just said on air, I got an Amber Alert.
I hate
Keep
Amber
getting
Alerts. Oh man! Wow.
God.
Will you work for Wayfair, Kyle?
Whew. Yes. Anyway, welcome to AEH. We're going to talk about the big things that happen on Dynamite, also on Rampage, and of course, you've also heard about the releases that happened in WWE again. I think there's been 79 or close to 80, I think, for this year.
80
someone,
on those.
Someone added it up. There's more WWE releases this year than Impact has on their roster.
Someone's got to. We got to start another company.
Yeah.
We're like,
Impact. Better tone it
Conrad
up.
Sapp, he jokingly said he wouldn't be surprised if Jeff Jarrett started his own promotion.
he actually already. I saw a headline. I didn't look into it, so I don't know how much to.
Global Elite
What?
Wrestling.
Oh my god! But apparently, he did say that this is a good time to start another promotion, and I don't know if he said that he was getting the juices were flowing to start another company.
Is it?
I mean, dude, look at all the talent that's out there.
Hell yeah!
Dude,
I can't wait to
but
see
look at-
Jeff Jarrett as world champion.
But look at New
for
Japan
fucking
and-
16 months.
But look at New Japan and AEW signing everyone. New Japan's literally going the Tony route and signing everyone also.
Good.
Are they though?
They should. Who?
Yeah, look at their strong roster.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
They just got Bronson Reed or whatever his name is now.
What's his name?
Jonah Rock.
Jonah Rock.
Jonah
Rock.
That's.
How do you go from Bronson Reed to Jonah Rock?
I'm not getting because man,
Bit of
get
a-
back
Oh
creative.
no,
Yeah.
he is the creative. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh,
He is his
his
own
name.
creative, man.
no, I'm talking about when he was
Bronson
Bronson
Oh,
Reed.
Bronson Reed.
It's not a bad name either.
That's-
that's a very
that's not-
WWE name. It's just very like you could put anyone in that. It's,
Was he in a tag team? That sounds like a tag team.
I don't think so. No, he won. He was a North American champion. Anyway,
Because think about
Yeah.
But yeah, we have, it's
What's that
weird.
North
a
American
lot on the
champion?
docket. But
It kind of sucks that this is kind of becoming a weekly segment on our show.
I know
of
I was.
who was released.
Yeah, seriously. Like we don't like that, but it's
Especially
definitely.
when it's
I
like-
feel like we should talk about it.
It's the holidays, and they literally just like release these people. And then I don't know if y'all saw the tweets, man. Taya or Taya
Yep.
Valkyrie, she let it all out. That because her husband John Morrison got released, and she was not happy.
She has.
It was weird too because like before they announced that they were released or anything, before any release popped up, I had no idea. All of a sudden, she just randomly tweeted, "Oh fuck them," and people were like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, that was on November 18th
Yeah.
at 9:19 p.m.
Yeah.
And then she also said, on the 18th, she said, stop supporting a company that has zero respect for their talent. You love pro wrestling, spend your money on the hundreds of other alternatives. This is wrong. Ethically, as employers, they don't care about us, talent, or fans. And then I will continue on and say, she didn't say this, but if you're going to support any kind of independent company, go support GSW. Go follow them at GSW_pro on
And New South Pro.
Support Wrestle Talk.
And New South Pro.
Yeah, and New South. Yeah, and Carmen Childers, AVTech.com. We're just doing plugs everywhere on the show
Just
now.
doing all plugs.
And Rock. What is
Rock
it?
what? Rockaware?
The
Jonah Rock?
Rockwell.
Pat's.
Oh.
And if you're having a heart,
Rockland.
Damaged Inc.
Oh, that's right.
and if you're having trouble staying Jonah Rock, try Blue Chew.
yeah. That's right. No, we don't have any Blue
What
Chew
the fuck?
I
sponsorship.
wish. Every
So-
fucking wrestling podcast has Blue Chew.
Yeah,
Why
like
not?
who wants to
Okay.
get fucking? I don't know. Never mind. I won't get into it. What's up, MJ? Dynamite? You want to talk about fucking Daniel Bryanson because you think it wasn't a heel turn? I
Hey,
don't think it
sort
was.
of
Hey.
think it was.
Go back and listen to our last our previous episodes. Have I not been saying since Bryan came in that I thought he was a secret heel?
You did. You were saying that.
That
Okay,
You were
he's
saying
not
that.
all
fully
right.
face.
I hear what you guys are saying. But this is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
let's hear it.
Bryan did not go out there as a heel.
Well, he didn't go out there as a heel yet.
Well, okay, now wait a minute. When I look at people being formed as heels, their first intentions of impression of the person that they are going against would be a heelish tactic, which he did not do. He literally came out, well, interruption,
He interrupted
in the world of
Paige.
wresling.
Right?
Okay,
Hey,
but
man,
he
in
did,
his
but he did-
hometown. at
But
that.
you're saying his name. Come on.
deer in his celebration.
Yeah.
That was I think it was kind of too quick to say my next challenger, Daniel Bryanson, and then all of a sudden, dun, 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 and then yeah, that's size of the point.
Okay. That's a little
Came out
petty
there
right
to
there,
ex-
but go
So,
on.
okay, well, it's a petty world. All right, so he comes out there and says, "Shake my hand," which they did shake hands. But then after, Hangman shot the first shot.
How?
He did. Trying to remember what he said.
Well-
but he said something along the lines of, man, what did he say? Because Bryan clapped back and said, "Well, after I won WrestleMania."
Right. He mentioned WrestleMania, which that's a
He knows
heel. That's a very
everybody-
heel move.
Yeah, everybody started
Yeah,
booing
but
after
he's-
WrestleMania.
Right.
Got mentioned.
Well, you know why. But
Yeah.
okay, so he goes out there and he said it right after the match with Evil Uno, which wasn't a bad match. I don't know why everyone's ecstatic. Oh man, Evil Uno's you taking? No, that was a very good match for a tagged fucking guy. Okay. So then after the match, he says, "I try to come out here and extend my hand and be, try to do what I need to do. So now I just need to kick the Dark Order's ass."
Well, before that, he also, I have it right for me. He shakes Paige's hand. He says that he's excited for their match, but he's surprised and disappointed that it's not Omega standing across the ring from him.
okay,
Which is another snub
Yeah,
Yeah.
at Mr.
Basically-
well,
American
how
Evil.
is that a snub?
How is it a snub?
How is it? Okay, now
He
look,
snubbed
it would be a
he
snub.
snubbed Hangman. He literally.
Okay, no, but it would be a snub if Daniel Bryanson never faced Kenny yet. There's a reason why he said that, because he wanted to beat Kenny instead of going a 30-minute draw. And then Hangman said, "Yeah, well, at least I can beat him in less than 30 minutes."
Yeah. Which was a great clap.
See what I'm saying?
Which was a great.
Now,
But-
I would agree
Hang on,
with
one
you
at a time.
If he, okay,
No, you. Well, I don't care who.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
we have to
Okay.
try not to talk over one another.
Go MJ. MJ, go.
I'd understand if he never faced Kenny yet, but he did, so that's why he said that, because he wants to face Kenny again. Not because he's like, "Oh, I'm degrading Hangman."
Sure.
No, got to look at the.
I see what you're saying.
Well,
Yeah.
he's kind of doing both. He wants to face Hangman, but he's also kind of snubbing Hangman winning by saying, "Oh well, I was hoping it was Omega."
Right. And
Basically trying to act like Hangman's below him.
that's kind of the impression that I got. But I also see what
Well,
MJ's saying too. Like, he's not necessarily. I feel like he is towing the line a little bit, but he's definitely leaning more towards the heel side. If I were to.
I've been waiting for this, and it's a little weird, coincidentally wise. I mean, it makes me happy that while he hadn't done anything fully heel yet, it seems that Punk maybe possibly teetering on that part.
You think so?
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that they pulled the trigger on Bryan turning heel same time, because I would love to see Bryan and Punk heel tag team.
Ooh.
That'd be great.
What are you saying there?
What?
How is CM Punk teetering if he's going up against one of the number one heels in the company? You said CM Punk's teetering on being
Yeah,
a heel?
he's kind of been
But
doing
he's just
somewhat heelish stuff here and there.
Yeah, but he came out
just little
and said-
seeds.
and he's facing the number one heel in the company now.
Yes, 'cause
QT
he called
Marshall?
him out.
I'm gonna mute myself if you say
What?
that again. No, MJF.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
forgot about that.
MJF. Oh,
Which I
yeah.
knew. As soon as I saw him come out, I knew he wasn't going to say nothing. I was like, he's just going to laugh at his face.
Dude, you know how great that feud's gonna be?
That was awesome.
I was fucking stoked when I
Know
was like,
how
oh
many-
shit. Honestly,
You know how much interference?
I think MJF is gonna give Punk his first loss.
I could see that.
Yep.
You're reaching.
It makes
You're
sense.
reaching.
I could see that happening.
It doesn't make sense.
It would make
You know how much
sense.
you know how much interference that match
But you
is
know
gonna
how
have?
much Punk would probably love to put over MJF?
Right. Oh.
Just because he's praised him before in the past, and I mean, you know what they can do with that feud, like Punk showing the picture of MJF
Right.
meeting him at a meet and greet.
Oh my god.
And everything.
But anyway, going back to the whole Danielson thing. So now he says he's
Yeah.
going to go after all of the
Yeah.
Dark Order
Hey,
now, which that's
have
another.
y'all-
I mean, Dark Order is a fucking fan
Yeah.
favorite, and he's going to go take
Yeah.
every one of them out.
Have you noticed what he's doing with Dark Order? He's facing he's facing all their hometown favorites before he faces Hangman.
But how? So wait, do we know what they're? Because I know. He's facing
'Cause
Cabana in Chicago.
Cabana's in Chicago next, right? And then next, I believe they're in some form of New York,
Oh, UBS
believe-
Arena.
and so he'll probably face John Silver.
Oh, yeah. Or Reynolds,
Yeah.
I guess. They're both. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're also having a Dynamite or Rampage I think it's a Dynamite in Atlanta soon, which is where Alan Angels is from.
Yeah, there's one. Actually, the one right before Long Island is
Yeah.
Duluth, Georgia,
Yeah,
which is
They announced a bunch of
yeah.
cities.
So Brian's probably going to
In an
face
hour.
a Dark Order member in their hometown each week.
oh my god. And
Until
then,
he faces
all right, so
Hangman.
is there anyone in the Dark Order from Texas, or like the like Dallas, Fort Worth area?
I'm not sure.
I can't think of.
I mean, you can't really do Evil Uno
Yeah, well, yeah, they're
Canada,
Canadian,
yeah.
aren't they?
because they're from Canada.
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 Yeah, him and
No, Canada.
Canada.
him and Stu are.
I mean, you got to get Uno out because it's already happened.
Yeah.
Right. Who else? Yeah, well,
about
they've
it.
got all of basically up until December 8th.
Well, where's Vance from?
He's from. Isn't he from Georgia?
Is he?
Or is he from Texas?
Yeah. Oh, might be from Texas.
Maybe he's from Texas.
Is he from Texas?
But
I really don't want to
I
see
would
him
say
get
that
fucked
they
up
would do
again.
Winter is Coming. They'd probably do Bryan and Hangman.
I really hope. Really hope. I was hoping they wouldn't do this again, but they are, so.
Man.
I just feel like you should have kept the Winners coming for when Sting happened because it was structured all around him.
So, all right.
What's Sting gonna
Is
gonna face Tully?
Here's what I
Is that
think: Bryan and Hangman at Winter is Coming, and also since it's obviously they're trying to make this like a big show, like a special show, Dynamite. Just like because last year's Winter is Coming was fucking stacked with great matches. Do CM Punk and MJF here too?
that was when Sting showed up, wasn't it?
Yeah, have CM Punk lose, and then after, because let's say Bryan's probably not going to beat Hangman. After Hangman beats Bryan, MJF confronts him, and they set their title match for the first episode of Dynamite on TBS, which is what I've been saying, where MJF is going to beat Hangman. Because you want to start off with something shocking.
Yeah, but why would you discredit the reign of Hangman? it was such a fan wanted moment.
Yeah, but
and why would you just?
Yeah, but he's probably not going to have a long reign. It's like just because
But
he's a
he
fan
should.
doesn't mean not really.
What are you talking about, man?
A special moment was him winning finally. Like,
It's not.
like he's probably not going to have that long of a reign.
I just feel like that's dropping the ball on one of your biggest fucking stars,
Well, wait, who had the belt for the longest so far?
Kenny,
John. Oh yeah,
Was it Kenny?
Sorry. I thought it was John.
Kenny.
For how long? Do we know? Was it a full year?
2 something,
Almost 400 days. Hold on.
almost. Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Hold
like
on.
that.
Let's see.
Which in itself is a travesty, really. If you
Wow, that's a good run. No,
about it.
a year.
For what it was,
Well, I mean, it was during like
Come on, he had a
COVID
great-
and everything was weird.
He had a great run.
I think it was good for them to wait until there was a crowd at least for Hangman to win.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been successful if it was just like empty arena. I feel it would have been weird.
346 days.
All right, so almost
Wasn't quite a year.
almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year. And on Dynamite, we saw Kenny. I think. Kyle, you had mentioned that you think Kenny is taking time off until about January. I'm sorry, February.
Yeah. He's got a few surgeries he's got to have. Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer mentioned it.
Uncle Dave.
Yeah, said,
you know what I didn't like?
he said that he's going to be out until probably February. He said at the least because he don't have any major surgeries, but he's got a lot. For those who, dude, he had shoulder problems, he had knee problems, he had a hernia in his abdominal, and he was also dealing with vertigo on top of other stuff.
Jeez.
So this motherfucker wrestled Bryan Danielson for 30 minutes in a hell of a match with vertigo.
That's crazy.
Like, what the hell? But what you talking about the Adam Cole thing with them basically writing off Kenny? It was kind of weird how they did that. It's kind of like Kenny be like, "Well, I gotta go and take care of some stuff, and I'll be back later," and then he just leaves. I would think they would do something more with it, but I guess that's not what they're.
Well, there was the whole
Yeah.
exchange.
but
Yeah, okay.
there was an exchange with Adam Cole where. He said, I got this, a cleaner, I got this, and he said, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the Bucks. Now, for those who don't know, years ago, there was a tweet where basically some guy on Twitter was talking to Kenny, and he was trying, I guess Matt Riddle had made some comments about how he could come to AEW and be a top star. Then Kenny was back when Kenny had just turned heel, so he was kind of clapping back at Matt, and he was trying to say, "No, you can go. You can come. If you came over here, you would be on Dark because that's about saying like that's all he could do."
Oof.
And then some guy commented on it and was like talking shit about Matt Riddle. And then Kenny, I guess he realized that what he started, and so he kind of calmed it down by saying, "Hey, no, Matt's a good dude," and told that. And then that guy replied back with this cleaner, "I got this," and Adam Cole was referencing that.
That's a
I
fucking
was
deep
fucking
cut.
Yeah, because it's a hilarious tweet that got a huge traction, and it's become more of a meme because
Right.
it's like cleaner. I got this.
Holy shit.
But
all right.
but I'm glad to see that they finally did this because we've been saying since Adam Cole came in, they have planted seeds for him and Kenny dissension since he arrived. Like the first promo they cut on Dynamite, Adam Cole didn't even mention Kenny Omega.
Right.
And then they just done little subtle things like if you notice in matches, in one of the matches where it was like Adam Cole, Kenny, and the Young Bucks versus I forget who they faced, but Adam Cole and Kenny didn't tag each other in. And there was even one part where I think it was either Adam or Kenny. I think it may have been Kenny went to tag Adam, like Adam was ready for the tag, and he turned and tagged one of the Bucks instead,
right
in front of him.
Now,
yeah.
MJ, I'm going to throw it to you. How do you feel about this whole
segment?
Well, just the whole.
Sucked.
You didn't enjoy it?
No. You want to know
Yes.
why?
What the fuck?
Yeah. How come Kenny didn't mention that? Hey, Bucks, why didn't you fucking help me?
True.
Why?
I mean, maybe that happened and we just don't know about it. Maybe it'll happen on.
This is the directing of Tony Khan right now. Long-term booking is cool, but think about your short-term booking too.
It's a good point.
That's
Although
That's
BTE, oh, wait, no, BTE. What about? Did anything happen on BTE? Did they talk about it? I actually
It
didn't
doesn't
see.
matter. It should have been on that.
No,
book.
you're right. You're right. I agree. I'm just saying, maybe did they talk about it at all? Because sometimes they do reference.
But I'm just saying,
No, they had a little Hangman they had a really great video at the end showing Hangman after the match.
That's
walking
cool.
in the back, and everybody
What else
and
about
everybody
it, Kyle?
clapping. Haken Pac was hugging Hangman and stuff. I thought
What
that
the
was great
fuck?
seeing wholesome.
What about the
Oh,
biggest
Pac is
one?
actually a
Oh.
face, so that's okay.
Yeah. So that's face. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I think I figured it out. I don't know if it's anything really, really that big. But there was a part where when Hangman's walking in, somebody walks into frame and they immediately blur out that person. Like there's a clear blur spot in the background.
Who do you
not
think it
showing
is?
that person. Of course, my mind was like, "Oh shit, who the hell are they hiding back there that they want to see?"
It ain't an indie star.
But I don't think it was anybody now because the more when you look more into it, the person has a blue suit on. I think it was just Callus. I think that they were just trying to keep kayfabe.
Okay.
Oh, because he's not
That makes
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Oh, whoa. No, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just Callus.
That wouldn't make any sense because Callus would still be out in that ring because he was on the apron.
No, it was after the match. Like
after everything.
Kenny had already walked to the back.
Okay.
Because it showed.
It just looked like he was walking back.
It showed
from
Kenny walking back and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just Callus. But who knows? It could have been
It's
somebody.
Gilbert.
So Kenny's going to be coming back, essentially.
Probably February.
Well, around the
Revolution?
time of when someone else is supposed to be leaving WWE, Kevin Owens.
Oh shit! I didn't think about
So
that.
if the timing of that.
Can
is
you
gonna be
imagine
interesting.
if Revolution, if they debut Kevin Steen and he reforms Mount Rushmore?
That's kind of
with the
where I'm
Bucks and
thinking
Adam
this
Cole,
is going.
And then while they're doing that, Kenny returns.
Kenny's
as a face.
going to come back as a face.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Can you imagine
man.
a full year of AEW not signing anyone? Can you just imagine
Yeah,
that?
all right.
It's going to be 2030, and we're going to have a winter's coming again.
Well, think about this. People put this in perspective. Do you realize that 3 of AEW's top stars are essentially gone for the foreseeable future?
That's true.
And
Wait, 3?
It doesn't change it. It doesn't change it at all.
3. Mox,
Kenny, and
Dr. Luther.
No, who was it? God damn it!
Archer?
No, it wasn't Archer.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Jay White? No, he's not there.
Who was it?
Yeah, he's gonna be
apparently Jericho's going to be on tour soon.
Oh,
And so he
that's
won't
right.
be on Dynamite.
Yeah, but do we-
But
Well,
I mean,
he's considered one of the top.
yeah, I know,
But he's considered someone want to see wrestling.
but you realize that we have 3 former champions, all gone,
All gone. That's
yeah,
a great
all former
point.
champions all gone.
and it doesn't seem like it matters at all because AEW has built up so many great stars that we can have them
Kyle.
leave and it doesn't matter.
It's a very good
CM
point.
Punk and Bryan Danielson and fucking Sting. And, it ain't no rising stars here right now.
There is.
People are already shitting that.
No, the crowd really enjoyed that. That was a good one. What were you saying, MJ?
It's just, man. It's just, listen. I know that. Okay, we're right. We're building rising
Mm-hmm.
stars here, but it still just feels to me like they're getting overshadowed.
What, they're just signing other big names from outside of... But you can't fault them. That's the thing. If these people are available...
That's why.
Seriously.
That's why I think Hangman does need to beat Bryan Clean.
If you had a wrestling promotion, you would not fucking sign
Thank you.
Bryan Danielson, CM Punk,
Right.
and all
Okay,
those.
but if you had a wrestling promotion and you had not that much money, probably wouldn't be looking at all.
We
these
don't know
people.
that.
Yeah, who's to say they don't have money? What?
Yeah.
Who? And plus, what
What do you mean?
what do I care?
He just made
Sting.
he just made $4 million on.
You have
He just made $4 million,
What?
I think, on Full Gear. I think.
Sting.
Yeah.
Sting.
What about him?
CM Punk coming back from 7 years. He's getting paid. We have Kenny Omega. Dude he's getting paid.
Okay.
Jon Moxley getting paid. Jade Cargill is getting paid.
All right, but what's your point though?
My point is that you're paying all these people when you should be.
Yeah. Do you know how much money they started with versus how much they got from their TV deal versus...
Did Tony get a small loan of $1 million?
Versus all the other money? Hey, do you know how much money they fucking paid for the TBS deal alone? Like, it's insane.
Right, well, and not to mention how much money, like, the cons are worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tony Khan knew that he would how am I supposed to say this? He's going to have more viewers than any other TV show because they have rerun movies on there. You have basketball, which people aren't really hip to anymore because of events. So he knew he's going to beat out everyone. So that's all I really think he needs to worry about.
Is what?
That's where he knew he was getting his money back anyway.
I'm confused. I'm confused what your point is.
Yes. So
if you knew you're signing Sting, CM Punk, and you put that money into that deal, you know you're getting more out of it. You know the fans are gonna be like, "Damn, I'm watching this show." You got Sting, you got CM Punk.
But
Okay,
how does this relate to AEW having money problems?
I never said they had a money problem.
Yes, you did.
No, I said is that he just has more and more money.
You said
so he's gonna sign more and more
they
people.
shouldn't sign people because of money issue because they're running out of money.
No, they shouldn't sign people because they already have. They got to push.
Right, but I mean, it's not.
Okay.
They're all not going to like. Yeah. Sorry, Joey Janela. Like, who else is on the kind of like the bottom half of the roster that doesn't?
Yeah,
really...
but Joey Janela already said it in itself first, even the beginning of AEW. He's still doing his GCW and his indie stuff, so he's not going to be on there a lot.
Yeah.
Now with Sonny Kiss, I think they're dropping
Sonny
the ball.
Kiss. All right, there's another name.
Very
Perfect.
fucking much.
Well,
much.
See, here's the thing though. Sonny Kiss is also going to medical school.
Oh.
See, there we go. That's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, see, people need to know that.
Yeah, he's not really
like Alex Shelley. He retired from wrestling to get what? Was it a chiropractor
physical
or
therapy or something?
Yeah,
physical therapy
something like
rehab,
that, yeah.
Something.
And people are like, "Oh man, you know." Their usual fans like, "Oh man, why people aren't using them right?" It's like, dude, he doesn't want to wrestle.
Davey Richards too, right? He left for a little bit to go to school.
Because that's the big thing now is that people are like, "Oh, look at all the people that used to be wrestling on there. Now look, they're all on Dark and Elevation."
They're
like,
probably doing other shit.
And I'm sure they're happy. Like, I don't want to speak for all of them, but I'm sure, like you said, like Sonny Kiss is going to school, but also wrestling some matches here and there on. I feel like that's a fucking win right there. Like
a big name that's popping up is Leva Bates. They're like, dude, what the fuck? How come I only see her on BTE? That's the only time you can see her.
It is weird. I forget what our original point was. I forget.
Oh, my original point is I'm pissed off at Tony for not letting Butcher and Blade come out to their fucking music. That's what I'm pissed about.
Wait, what do they come out to?
About everything.
HFO.
Oh yeah, HFO.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of HFO.
Butcher is fucking lean, guys.
Yeah, he is.
That dude.
But
watch
did you hear what happened
last year?
He tore his bicep at Dynamite.
No, he didn't.
God,
yeah.
Seriously?
Yep.
And he did it wrestling who he always wanted to wrestle.
Yep.
No way.
Yep. I know,
no
man.
Way.
Fucking sucks. I know. All I want is Butcher on TV on Dynamite every week.
Looks like we're gonna have more Blade versus Pac matches.
Oh, you're right.
All I want is Butcher versus like I tweeted out. I was like, can we just please just get Butcher on Dynamite each week?
Is it his playing
Yeah,
game?
that's what I'm saying. Because he's on tour right now.
Playing arm?
Yeah, he's on tour. This motherfucker literally left tour, wrestled Ishii, then went back to tour.
That's probably what it is. He probably had a crazy ass show, and he's working his fucking playing arm, and he got in the ring. And
yeah, I don't know which. Oh, it's his right arm. So that's the one that you're fucking.
Oh, that's just
right chugging.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, he could easily wrap it and just use his fingers.
Really?
I mean, come on,
I've
guys.
seen the bases do it.
He's the Butcher. He'll be able to do it.
I mean, yeah, the band's been like almost like a decade and a half.
He's Andy fucking Williams. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
He got this.
Let's see. According to
and he's playing with Keith Buckley.
According to WrestleInc.com.
but not WrestleJoy.
No, not WrestleJoy.
Fuck.
There is no word on how the injury will impact the schedule for his band. I'm supposed to see them, I think, what is it, December 5th in Richmond?
I know I saw that.
Can you imagine if you don't get to see
No,
Andy,
I'll be so
if he's not
fucking
there?
bummed. I'm sure he'll be there, right? I don't know.
Dude, you're gonna see Keith Buckley.
Yeah, I love seeing him every time I die. They're probably like the one band I've
I
seen
did
the
too.
most.
The first time I experienced every time that I would die was that Warped Tour when I didn't really know them. I was just watching them to stay up front for the next band that I wanted to see, and I fucking loved it, man. I had a blast.
Yeah, they're great.
39 minutes in, and we're not even close to being done with Dynamite
Well,
yet, so.
kinda. Let's see. Where are we?
We talked a little
39
bit.
minutes. Now we're good.
We're just kinda
Whoa,
going
wait.
over things.
Wait, there is one thing I do want to talk about since we are talking about the subject. Ishii. Big debut. And,
And he won.
well, yeah, he won, but
All right, that's it.
no,
Let's move on.
I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more. I mean, I like him. I enjoy his style. I just think that the match itself wasn't like all that good. Like it was good. It was a good match. I was expecting something more. I think
How great is it seeing Ishii come out to the Pixies?
that was very strange. That was very strange. MJ, you have a strange, for those listening, he has this look. He is staring
move on.
daggers.
It's like he's trying to figure
Move
out
on.
how did this guy beat Jay White.
Right. Oh, that's why. Now this is a sore subject. That's why. Okay. All right. So yeah, we don't have to talk too much about that, but Kyle, that's a great point. I think that honestly, that him coming out to a Pixie song was
Pixies, that
just
was great.
fucking
I mean, they had him do his shit.
I laughed my ass
That's
off.
all I can.
out of control. Seriously.
I laughed so hard when I see him walk out there and fucking Pixies where my mind's playing. And
Right.
Ishii.
All right. So MJ.
Excalibur, if you ever say that shit again about Jay White.
Well, he
Yeah,
mentioned that he
Excalibur.
beat him.
Yeah.
mentioned
Yeah. He mentioned it
Why?
on commentary.
Why would you need to? Why would you need to mention that Ishii beat the longest reigning never openweight champion?
I mean, maybe there's a potential that he comes in to.
The man that's gonna on Wrestle Kingdom Night 3 is gonna be the new IWGP.
Hey, y'all realize that Impact never went through with that storyline they set up
With Jay White?
Yeah.
with Jay White?
Yeah,
like,
what the
literally-
fuck ever happened?
Jay
No. I've already did this. I already disputed all this.
Where?
literally like had a confrontation with Kenny and nothing came of it.
No, this is what happened. If you remember why he came out, he said, "I'm only here for Finn Finley, but I just wanted to come and entertain my fanboys." He was talking
But
about.
Kenny was also name dropping him on Dynamite, saying,
Yeah, well. And by the way, Jay White is facing Christopher Daniels.
Oh, that is good.
New Japan
Christopher
Nemesis.
Daniels fucking back in
And
New
there's
Japan.
history. They've
Holy
had
shit.
the last time they faced, Jay White wasn't even Switchblade. So
What was he?
Yeah.
The milkman, Jay White.
He was the excursion.
Joseph White. Hall.
Joseph White.
And then after that, he got fucked up by Punishment Martinez. So moving on.
All right, how about this? Actually, I don't think there any other Dynamite stuff. I mean, that's
What was the main event?
main event. Sammy and Lethal.
Sammy and Lethal. It's
Horrible fucking match.
What?
really? Nah. I thought it was good.
That rib spot took 3 minutes out of the fucking match, guys.
I mean, they kind of
3
they kind of
minutes.
messed up that part, yeah. But
you really just
overall-
can't have them have a contest and just have them work on hurt ribs.
overall, it was a decent debut for Lethal.
And I will give
agree.
Tony this: he is putting spots in his main events that are making it, I'm not going to say pay-per-view esque,
Yeah.
buy-in esque.
I mean, there were Fight Forever chants. The crowd was into it.
Yeah, but there was Sam, you're gonna lay there forever? Like, dude,
Nyla and Sheeta was a great match.
yes, people shit
That
on
was
it.
a good
Fuck
match.
y'all.
I'm surprised that Nyla won.
I was worried
I'm
that.
not.
Well, I figured Nyla would win because they had already set up the week before of
Jade Nyla.
Sheeta having leg trouble, and I figured Deeb would think. So I'm hoping maybe winter is coming. We'll get like Sheeb and
Sheep?
we'll get
Sheba.
Deeb
Hikaru Sheba.
and Sheeta.
It's Sheba.
We'll get Deeb and Sheeta.
Diva Sheba.
Demon Sheeta 3.
Yeah, we'll get that match, but yeah, it was a good match. I was a little worried about it though, because like I remember like when Sheeta and Nyla had that one great match at Double or Nothing, that was also like a bit of a. They had weapons, so I was like, can they really do this without weapons?
Right. Yeah, I think they can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did. Right.
And they did.
All right. Let's get to what I hate.
Rampage?
No, about Nyla and Sheeta.
Oh, God.
Just a real quick thing. Excalibur said on commentary, wow, this win ties Nyla with Sheeta. Then why did Sheeta get the fucking plaque?
She was the first
story
to 50.
If not, no. If Nyla was on par with her in the first fucking place,
That's very true.
why didn't you have this amazing fucking match where they both? Who's gonna get the 50th?
Who's gonna get the 50th?
Like,
Yeah.
bro, Tony, bro.
That's a good point.
You could have had that.
That's a good
dude, you
point.
could have had that a pay-per-view match, dude.
But MJ, that would be a storyline for the women.
Yeah, we can only have one. We can only have one thing going on.
Exactly. And if you think about the crowd, you listen to your crowd and you look at the crowd signs.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you see that, Kyle?
Dude, come on, dude.
Yeah, that crowd sign was fucking.
What did it
bravo.
say? Book.
It said, "Please book more than
It had, like, the
more
more
than
sign,
one,
right.
More than one women's match."
I don't care who doesn't like women's wrestling, dude. Just put it on
you realize that we've had
program.
this same, we have been shouting this same more than one women's match for over a year
Yeah.
now.
Have
But
faith.
you can't even.
Like,
you can't bring it up to Tony.
every now and then there's a Dynamite where they'll put in like maybe 2 women's matches. Very rarely, but yeah, huge problem still.
Do we want to talk about? I don't think we really discussed the names that were released. Do you guys want to get into that at all,
Like,
or
okay.
at least just talk about the ones that you think that could possibly come over to AEW?
Oh, easy.
First off-
John Morrison.
Vince
He-
McMahon's
he's-
just looking.
He's like really really close friends with Luchasaurus, so
Get the fuck
I
out of
figure
here.
that's a shoe in.
Right. Oh, there were 8 wrestlers released on Thursday.
Yeah.
You know that most of these wrestlers that got released had WrestleMania time this year.
Did they?
John Morrison.
He did actually. Yeah.
Who else? It was on the last list.
Jackson Riker,
Yes.
Shane Thorne,
Had WrestleMania.
Slapjack.
Can't count. We're not counting NXT
Your name
guys.
is
because
Slapjack.
If you're in NXT, you should think if you're not doing good, you're going to be disposable.
Don't you love how they literally just moved Hit Row to main roster and then released every fucking one?
I don't get it.
You want to know
Yeah.
why? I know
Let's hear
exactly
it.
why. It's because WWE is not pro fucking wrestling. It's a fucking. You ever watch the South Park episode?
Yeah.
I love it.
I swear,
That
dude.
episode
so
is
true.
great.
I swear, dude. And I respect a lot of wrestlers
episode
in that
is great.
company, but dude, y'all are not doing pro wrestling. You guys are making sure you have a TV
Right.
show.
I love it when fans in the stands like, oh shit, this is so and so's baby mama.
Oh shit, that's
The one who cheated.
mom.
I was hearing, actually, it would be kind of cool for Morrison to return back to MLW, and because they're doing the whole Lucha Azteca thing, so he could kind of become like, do the whole Johnny Mundo. I don't know if he could be.
Oh, just AAA.
Well, no, it was.
AAA needs him because, you know, AAA's champion's never fucking there.
Well,
Oh,
speaking of
yeah,
Triple
that's
H's
right.
champion,
That's Tony's fault. by the
he's
way.
gonna have to. He's most likely not gonna be at. He's not gonna be able to defend the belt at the
He might
upcoming.
have to drop
Is that
it.
Triple Mania? Is that coming up?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Isn't
what?
Triple
Yeah,
Mania at the end of the year?
No, it's already happened, guys. Remember him
Oh.
on
Oh,
Andrade?
you're right.
Yeah. Well, the other show, whatever
That's
it's called.
where I feel like they dropped the ball there. Andrade should have won that fucking
He did.
title.
Should have. He definitely should have.
But he ain't coming out with. Well, it's Mexico. They're gonna let him come out with Rick.
All right, so
Well, that was also before the Rick stuff.
that's true.
But still,
Yeah.
they don't fucking care, dude.
They really don't.
That's
I-
true.
I mean,
If it didn't happen there,
they don't give a shit about music copyright. I'll tell you that much.
I know, dude.
What was
New Japan.
what
does,
was the
though.
tweet? What was the
Shit.
tweet that one of the guys said from Hit Row? He was like talking shit to the Bucks or something, right? Wasn't he saying something?
Yeah,
Yeah, talking about
That's
their
right.
shoes.
he was basically and then he also like basically somebody clapped back at him, tell him that he'd be in the next releases or something like that, or somebody like he was like defending WWE, and somebody said, "Oh, you won't be defending them when it's your name on the list," and he basically more or less said that he wouldn't get released, or Hit Row wouldn't get released because they can actually promo unlike other people.
We could promo.
Yeah, and then
wrestle?
Yeah,
Jesus
right.
And then they actually fucking got all of them got released.
So
Every fucking one of
insane.
them.
I got to say, Swerve. He's one of the ones. I could see them.
The only talent.
Dude,
The
Swerve.
only talent that gets
Isn't that Shane
pushed by promo.
Shane Strickland, yeah, or Isaiah
Dude,
Swerve
he's about
Scott.
to be one of the biggest indie names again.
Oh yeah. What were we saying, MJ? I'm
I'm
sorry.
sure Isaiah came from MLW. Didn't
He was there. Yeah, he was there before.
So did Carry
He was
On.
also.
By the way,
he was.
Carry On is Carry
Yeah,
On.
carry
Yeah.
on.
He's killer.
What about-
he's killer on cross now.
What about Tegan Knox?
Tegan. I mean, she was good, but she got hurt a lot.
Yeah,
I think didn't she have like 2 or 3
maybe
like of the same knee
maybe
surgeries?
Impact or something.
Yeah, I could see her going to Impact. I guess. Is she close with? No, they're Australian. She's British, right?
I don't know.
British.
Impact's a different breed right now.
Why do you say
I don't
that?
understand. They just have a lot of people that are not for their company in there.
That's true. And now also, New Japan just announced that they're doing their thing with Noah.
And fucking Mike
Don't
Knox
you,
is in NWA.
Don't you love how everybody was right about when the rumors came out that AEW and Impact wasn't going to have much of a relationship after that one show? After that, you notice the Good Brothers have not been on AEW.
Yeah.
Or even mentioned.
I mean, the experiment failed.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just have Kenny on there, dude. And Christian, you have to do something bigger than that. Way bigger. than that.
He kind of dropped the ball, honestly.
They did.
But, like, I was hoping we'd see knockouts going over and everything like that.
What were there any other? No, actually, I'm sorry. So they were promoting Dynamite for next week, for like
it's a Thanksgiving edition of Dynamite.
the week's fucking
Yeah,
MJ. You were saying that they were like
announced winter is coming.
for winter
On
is
Rampage,
coming.
dude.
Oh, on Rampage.
On
Okay, I was speeding
bam,
through
bam,
Rampage.
bam,
so-
bam, bam. New York, Chicago, Jacksonville. It's like, damn, dude. Like, you gonna let me pick one to go to?
Right. Winter is coming. Let's see. What is the date for that?
December
Let's see.
12th, maybe? Hold on.
It's 8th.
December
think.
15th.
December 15th.
15th.
December 15th. Did we see where is it? Oh, Texas. Oh, that's interesting. It's gonna be Texas. It's not gonna be fucking snowy there.
All right, Rampage. Bam, right now. Bam, Rampage.
What do you want to talk about on Rampage, man? What was your big happening?
Jaden Velvet was decent.
It was alright.
What was it? Yeah, except for that 3 count.
What?
That was a 3 count.
Oh,
Sorry, but that was a 3
that main
count.
event was fun. I just want them to just do more of Jungle Boy and Adam Cole.
I just want them to quit this. Stop having these tag matches and get to
But
the fucking...
have you noticed have you noticed that this is like the second time in a row now that they've left Fish in the fucking ring by himself to get the shit beat out of him?
On Dynamite, when Fish is like, and that's under... Oh, we don't do that here.
That was fucking... Oh, we forgot to mention
We
that.
don't do that
That
here.
was fucking hilarious. And
fucking
considering
great.
that a certain person's contract is up December 3rd or 5th or something like that. I think it's December 3rd. Is Kyle O'Reilly's contract.
Is it really that soon?
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano has not re-signed a new contract, but WWE's pushing for him to sign.
Of course they are.
So, do you realize that like by February we could have possibly Johnny Gargano, Kyle O'Reilly, and Kevin Steen?
Insane.
And still one fucking women's
Insane.
match.
Insane.
Yeah.
Did you?
Not to mention all the other releases. Possibly Keith Lee. Hopefully, I'm hoping Ember Moon.
Ember Moon. I feel
Maybe
like.
Ty
Do you think
Valkyrie.
Karrion Kross is gonna, or Killer Kross and Scarlett? You think they'll show up in AEW?
Aren't they
I don't know.
going to...
Because
They announced something.
there's the thing, was like, rumor is they left Impact because of Callis. So
Right.
would they go to AEW if Callis is working there?
No disrespect.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think they don't have a place
Where in
there.
AEW?
In AEW?
It's just not... Listen,
That dog
I
is
mean,
going
just doesn't
nuts.
work.
Well,
I know,
let's face
dude.
it. Killer Cross would show up. he'd attack Cody.
Yeah.
They'd have a feud, and then maybe Killer Kross would go after the TNT title and lose, and then he'd have a match here and there where he, dominates somebody but doesn't really do anything.
Will he
else.
have a helmet on?
This-
Is he wearing a helmet in this predicament?
See, this is what I heard, is that all those gimmick changes he went through in WWE, like some of that was his idea. Like he came there with no direction of what he really wanted to do.
Well, he's already said the helmet and stuff wasn't his idea because somebody
Okay.
asked him if he was going to bring the helmet with. Asked him if they could have the helmet, and he said nobody wants that shit.
Right. I will say I was impressed with Drake Maverick's. Did you guys see his video that he posted?
Yeah, but do you realize that he posted that as soon as he got released? Some people in the comments was like, "Did you have this saved in the drafts already?" Like, what the fuck? That was
I
quick.
thought that too. He or maybe he knew it was like coming or something, or maybe he had planned.
Well,
for it.
remember the last time?
But dude,
Didn't he get-
fucking
Well, he-
got released and then got put in a storyline where he wins his contract back.
Right.
I know he got released last time. Like, I can't believe.
Well, so he
What's
used
up,
that.
man?
He used that video, MJ, but then he
What?
yeah. It starts out just looking exactly like it. It's a clip from that, and then he adds to it.
Yeah.
It's
But,
so it's
fuck outta here,
I'll give him
man.
credit. It's
Pud-
definitely interesting.
Hit this though.
Funny.
John Cena retweeted it and commented,
Ooh.
quote tweeted it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now that John Cena is getting in on it, and also on G4 there was a live. Xavier was doing a video for G4, and he held up a sign that said "Get better soon, Kenneth," and then under it said "I'll see you soon." I was like,
It's Kyle. It's because of the up, down, down thing they have. He comes and does it.
Well,
with
well, wait. I thought you were going to reference the. I saw a clip of
they play video games.
No. The clip of there's
On Up, Down,
a
Down?
clip of Xavier Woods.
I don't think Kenny's been on there because
No, I'm talking
WWE
about,
won't allow him because I don't know if y'all.
No, I'm saying like in Japan they both go there and play games and stuff.
I don't know if y'all heard about that, but it came out that apparently they're holding off content on Up, Down, Down because basically WWE is trying to control it, and Xavier and the other content creators aren't happy about it.
Yeah.
And so they're pretty much not trying to release any content for it.
Good for him.
I don't know, what'd you say, Brian?
No, I was just
Because apparently he doesn't get like hardly any pay at all for it.
yeah. That's fucked up.
Okay, now what were you saying, Brian?
So there's a clip of Xavier Woods on G4 when all the people got fired from WWE.
Oh, okay.
And so
Yeah, I saw
I
that
think
one.
it's like on a commercial break, so you could see him get up and move, like get off stage.
And he's like, come here.
And
come here.
he tells one of the hosts, he's like, "Oh, my other job is on fire." That's all.
Probably think is my
Yeah.
name? I just won the fucking King of the Ring. Like,
Someone said that he looked like he kind of grin. He had to like fake a grin. or
Right.
something.
Yeah. Oh, you could totally tell
Yeah.
he was like pissed off and just like, what the fuck? But whatever. I guess.
I was hearing some big shit
About what?
Like he didn't want to win the King of the Ring because he's like, bro, why am I winning this?
Really?
Like, I heard there was some Discord. Is like, dude, why am I beating Finn? What? What?
I guess before we wrap things up, are there any other big headlines or anything? I was going to go through the Meltzer star ratings for Full Gear because those are out and see if you guys agree or disagree.
I saw the star ratings, and I'm on par with everyone else that said that because there was even some people that were at Full Gear who went back and watched it afterwards, and they said even though they liked it, it was overpraised by Meltzer because pretty much I don't think any match went below 4 stars, and he gave Kenny and Hangman 5.5 stars, and I'm like, Darby and MJF was a way better fucking match.
So he gave that tag match with Cody and Andrade.
He gave
4
Ty
stars.
and Britt Baker 4 stars, I think.
3.5.
Which I think is
3.5.
Oh, is it 3.5? Okay.
3.5. And then he gave
What?
he gave Sheeta and the kickoff match. He gave that a 2.5 stars.
But the tag match between Cody and Malachi
Got 4. And
4 stars.
the
for
Super
that?
Click against Jurassic Express and Christian got 5 stars. That's the one that I have the biggest problem with. I'm like,
What? What?
that's 5 stars.
Fuck this guy, man.
And
he doesn't know. No.
Penta,
No.
that one got 4.25. which that was a good match, but I don't know, man. These seem kind of fucking steep.
Look, I love the storytelling of Kenny and Hangman. Like, great storytelling wise, but match wise, Darby and MJF outdid them by a long shot.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I would give Kenny and Hangman, 4 stars. I mean, it really wasn't anything special other than the story that was being told within the match.
Right. Yeah, 5.5 is way too high.
Yeah, if you didn't have the story with Kenny and Hangman, if it was just like a one-off expedition match, it really wasn't that special.
It wasn't.
And then the other ones that we didn't mention, 4.5 stars for Darby MJF, for Punk and Kingston,
4.5?
and for Miro and Danielson.
Dude, fuck him. No, those matches were way better than Kenny and Hangman.
You think so? Well,
What?
Darby MJF was.
Darby and MJF, yeah, absolutely. Match of the night, hands down. Bryan and Miro was way better than I thought it was going to be.
What do you give the tag team championship match?
That was 4.25.
6 stars. No.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? That was a horrible ending.
What are you talking about? That ending was genius. MJF.
His hair was hanging out the back, and he said on Dynamite this week he pinned the wrong man.
And the Jericho, that whole thing got 4 stars.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro.
4
Really?
stars?
I don't know about it, man.
That's at least 3.25, 3 and like a little bit of a star in there. No. What is Sean Ross Sapp? You need to take over fucking head. You need to start doing some ratings.
Dude, it's like when people are there live and then they will go back and watch it, and they even said, okay, it was kind of overpraised. It wasn't as good as Meltzer made it out to be.
That's it.
Those ratings were shit.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Starting today.
The only 5-star match on that, in my opinion, is Darby and MJF.
Starting today, AEW discussion group will start rating.
We're going to start a rating.
All right, are we doing a scale
That's
of 5 or?
No, we're doing the same
7?
thing Meltzer does.
We're doing stars, and we're going
And
to
we'll see who gets more respect out of these
Meltzers.
ratings. Let's go head to head. I'm calling you out, Meltzer.
You get 5 Meltzers, or no,
You get
5
5
Daves.
Meltzers, dude.
You get 5 Daves.
5 J Whites.
Yeah, 5 J Whites. That's interesting. Yeah, all right. Well,
that's a successful company right there.
Oh, who?
Just 5 J Whites.
5 J Whites. That's basically WWE, but they're like 5 Roman Reigns. No, that's gonna be their video game. That's what everyone says.
Jay White won't even go there because you won't be able to cuss. So he loves cussing.
Crikey.
That's why Tangaloa fucking left WWE.
I didn't even know he was there.
I just didn't know that.
Was he there?
I didn't know he was there.
With Hunico? He was the dude driving Hunico
Was he really?
around in the
Holy
bike.
shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Didn't know that.
Yes. All right. So before we wrap it up, go to AEW discussion Facebook group, join the group, all that jazz.
Just said it twice.
Hey, MJ, right. Did you check the House of Black page?
I don't know, because I don't think you did either.
I posted 2 photos.
That's content. That's content right there. Join House of Black.
It's pretty late because now I don't give a fuck after 2 months, but...
No, I don't know why you don't give... Like, come on, man. Join the House of Black.
After 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months, man.
Come on.
Yeah. Lock the House of Black page,
Yeah.
and if you want to be part of a group that's fun and, represents the great Danhausen, join Danhausen Fanhausen. We actually just hit 4,000 members. Oof. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Danhausen's sharing the group or if somebody's talking about it, but we went from 3,000 like last week to 4,000. We jumped 1,000 people in 1 week.
That's
there's
crazy.
a lot of people that just find the YouTube channel and don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
And don't even,
right.
Yeah, Danhausen's getting popular. It's making my heart happy.
Join the cult of Cornette.
Yeah. Which we haven't updated the what is it called? The Facebook, the landscape picture in
the banner.
Months. The banner, thank you.
And in 5 days' time, or is it 6 days from this day? Today's the 20th. GSW
Today the
Thanksgiving
20th?
Day, baby. 3 championship matches, man. We're gonna get it going, and we're gonna get it going good.
Next Thursday.
Holy
I'm
shit,
excited about
today
that.
really is the 20th?
Yeah. Go follow. I mentioned it earlier, but go follow GSW. You can find them on Twitter at GSW_pro, and I think they might have switched it. I think it's at Fight GSW on Instagram, but it also might be at GSW Pro. So look for both. You know what the logo looks like. And go, just fucking follow. Subscribe on YouTube, all that jazz. I keep saying all that jazz. I've been, full disclosure, I've been editing a jazz piece, so I have a lot of jazz in my
Is it like the jazz version of My Sacrifice by
Nope,
Creed?
it's not. It's not. It's a lot of, it's Amy Winehouse and Ella Fitzgerald, some stuff like that. It's fun. It's nice. But anyway.
I knew that first name.
What about her? Amy Winehouse?
I didn't know who the other person was.
Ella Fitzgerald?
But anyway.
Yeah. Take us out. Take us out. Kyle did the intro. You do the outro.
If you're not down with that, you got 2 words for it. Switchblade.
Isn't that one word?
That's one word.
Good night, bed.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.